What's up, you guys? It's Javier with another video for that channel right there. No, it's been a couple of weeks that I haven't made a new video. The FIFA international break. I mean, I didn't think there was a reason for me to talk about that. A lot of us don't really like international break. Boring. It's during the week. Most of us are at work, so we can't even watch the game. So what's the point? Anyway, guys, I appreciate you for staying with me. If you guys like me sharing my thoughts, going over each match, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Give a like, give a comment. Be excited for this video. This is probably gonna be my favorite video yet so far. I'm gonna add some clips of my dad sharing his opinions. But anyways, guys, let's jump into it. And I'm sorry if I don't really focus on my camera. I'm literally just using a phone, and eventually gonna get my own camera, getting that stuff soon. Oh, another thing, please stay to the end of the video. I'm announcing my first giveaway for you guys. So yeah, let's get into the video. Now, I want to start off with talking about Mexico versus USA, because Mexico, man, I already do not enjoy watching their games. Lack of talent and play they have right now, it's ridiculous. 3 finals in a row against USA, lost, and they have over 500 minutes without scoring a single goal against USA. It is that bad. I think Mexico is just an embarrassment at this moment. I really suggest, if you guys want things to change, stop going to the games. If you guys go to the games, the directivas, they don't care. As long as they're making their money, nothing will change for us. And USA, I mean, my hat's off to USA, my fellow patriots, because you guys actually produce talent. You guys give opportunities to youngsters coming up. There's literally like a brand new C squad every single international break. I've never even heard of these guys. Yeah, like México, no tenemos ni madre. Todavía está el pinche Ochoa ahí de casi 40 años. But Ochoa, we love you, we respect you, you're a legend to us, but you gotta go, man. That's it, period. Europe's international break was pretty good. At Germany and having Cutz back to lead them. I don't know if he's captain or not. I don't know if someone can confirm that. Germany was in the mud. I want to say like the past 2 World Cups, they haven't been their best. Toni Kroos's return just changes that instantly. And young players like Musiala, Wirtz, and just the whole team in general starting to come out as how we're used to seeing Germany. Germany is just on fire at this moment. And Brazil has a really young squad. And what can we say about Endrick? Debut at Wembley and Santiago Bernabeu. Lamine Yamal during that game against Brazil was fantastic. What kind of a 16-year-old is this kid? Excellent for him to be in Spain. And also, what we all dislike is the injuries in Europe. The injuries mess up all the seasons. Everything. They mess up leagues, they mess up Champions League, which is what we care about. Hope that players don't take the friendly games serious. Competitions like UCL and their leagues, that's what matters. Next topic we're going to talk about, guys, and I'm sorry if I don't really focus on this camera, I'm using just my phone. I have notes here to look after. UCL, UEFA Champions League, regresa abril 9 y 10. Vuelta de los cuartos de finales son abril 16 y 17. I personally called out for April 17, the Man City versus Real Madrid second leg, because I'm not missing this game at all. I want to know if it's now or never. Miss work any day for this type of game. I did it when I was young, when I was in school. I'd rather just see them out now than get my hopes up for a semifinal or even lose a final. But yeah, let's get into the UEFA Champions League. First fixture we have up is Arsenal, the Gunners, versus Bayern Munich. Sia Mia. That's what it is. Arsenal, first in Premier League. They're tied with Liverpool with the exact same points. They're just 1 point ahead of Man City. 8 wins in a row and over 30 plus goals in the last 8 games. Their next game is this weekend against Manchester City. What the Premier League title race goes from there, because that's a crucial one for both teams. Arsenal did struggle to beat Porto in regular time. It took them all the way to penalties, passing extra time, winning 4-2. And I honestly predicted that. If you check my other video, I said Arsenal would win, but they would struggle just because Porto's a hard team to be in UCL. Obviously, it's different than them playing in their own league. I think player like Martin Odegaard, who has been probably player of the month for a long time for Premier League consistently, is like their own version of Kevin De Bruyne. So if he's there, you can guarantee you either tie or win. Hardly lose these days for Arsenal. I mean, if they lose, it's probably just to City or not even Liverpool, because Liverpool is I don't know, competing at the same level. But every team, fun fact, every team who's beaten Porto and the UCL in the past couple of years reaches the final. So the supporters have this idea that they can reach the final and win it all. I wouldn't cut them out. They look like a good team to me. But it's going to be hard because Arsenal is on the hardest side of the bracket. Now, Bayern, 10 points behind Bayer Leverkusen in Bundesliga. They recently lost 3-0 to them. But they've kind of bouncing back little by little. I mean, we've noticed their level has starting to improve. Better, not the best, but better. German players doing very well. They played very well in their international break. John Musiala, Joshua Kimmich. They're amazing, talented youngsters who have amazing dribbling skills. They're team players. They're like slowly starting to build out their old style that we've usually seen Bayern Munich play. But I think playing at home for Bayern has probably just been always their strength, always their, +1 in all competitions. I don't remember when's the last time Bayern was humiliated or embarrassed at their home. If we're talking about like a 3-0, can you guys recall? I don't recall that. Even in Champions League, I think they at least tied through aggregate or something. Harry Kane also played against their ex-rivals, Arsenal. So this will be a good one. This is going to be a good game. I think Arsenal has this by the minimum again. But I see Arsenal the better team this year. Next matchup we have is Atletico de Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. Atletico Madrid, 5th in La Liga. Borussia Dortmund, 4th in Bundesliga. Now, Atletico Madrid, I think, surprised all of us by eliminating Inter de Milan. I think Inter de Milan had so much opportunities to close out this game. This game shouldn't even have gone to penalties. Atletico advanced 4-2 on penalties. Now, Atletico, here's the thing. They're playing at home the first leg. So they're going to go out all they can for this game because they know second leg wraps up in Signal Iduna Park. So knowing Cholo Simeone is going to want to get them fired up. Maybe leaving first leg with a comfortable win because a tie, I don't know. Atletico is kind of a up and down team. You never know. The speed they will play, I think, will be dominant over Borussia Dortmund just because of the players they have. And they play in La Liga, so La Liga is a much faster pace environment for these players. Borussia Dortmund, I think, is everyone surprised they're here? I'm not. But at the same time, I was shocked that they did advance the group of death. They had teams like Milan, PSG, Newcastle, which wasn't like, I want to say powerful teams, but I honestly didn't think they would even make it to Europa League, to be honest with you. When they don't play versus Bayern, I think Borussia Dortmund is probably one of the best teams out there to compete as an underdog. They play extremely well. They don't play bad. And Jadon Sancho's return, man, from what he was in United has just been back to what we've seen Jadon Sancho be when he used to be his first spell at Borussia Dortmund. And, man, what a player, man. Now we see what he can bring as he's starting to see more comfortable. He's adapting more because, honestly, United brought his level down. But anyways, I think Atletico de Madrid wins this game. But I'm going to have to think twice about that one. Next matchup we have is Paris Saint-Germain versus Barcelona. Paris Saint-Germain, first in Ligue 1. Guaranteed they're going to win their league again. I'll be all being surprised. Farmers League. FC Barcelona, second. Now, Paris Saint-Germain, honestly, is a one-man team. Kylian Mbappe is probably the best player in the world at the moment. Luis Enrique, ex-Barca coach. What a coincidence, you know. They're kind of similar play style from what we've seen Xavi have his team play. Luis Enrique is the same. So can he be, you know, the reader for the style Barcelona will prepare for this game? Can PSG do it again versus Barca? Last time these two teams faced off in the knockout stage was 2020, I want to say, with Kylian Mbappe scoring a hat-trick in the Camp Nou during COVID. Messi was on that team, so I think the aggregate was around 5-2, I want to say, wrapped up in France. But, I mean, this is a different team. They're missing, I want to say, half the squad they used to have. It's all just Mbappe and players like Donnarumma. I don't know if Donnarumma was there yet. I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know. This is a tight one too. Now, Barcelona, they're coming from winning a comfortable win against Atletico de Madrid 3-0. I didn't expect that. I thought Atletico Madrid was going to come out and show them what it is to win in the Wanda Metropolitano, but that wasn't the case. Okay, whatever. I think Barca has a more complete team than PSG at the moment, just the way they've been playing together, despite of not having, you know, big signings, you know, but they have great players. We can't count them out. And La Masia players this year, I think, se han destacado un chingo. Lamine Yamal, Cubarsí, Fermin Lopez. They have adapted quick to this team. You know, they're their future. And last but not least, they have up to 8 players. If they get a yellow, they'll miss the second leg. So that's crucial for Xavi and his squad, because players like Frankie de Jong, Ronald Araujo, I think they're one of the 8 in there. If they miss that second leg, I think it would be very tough against Kylian Mbappe. You know, so my prediction, this is a tough one too. I want to roll with my friends. I said I think Barcelona wins, but you know, PSG has Mbappe, so I'm gonna go with Paris Saint-Germain winning because of Kylian Mbappe. Last but not least, the final mixture: Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Real Madrid been here at the stage multiple times. Third year in a row they face each other. I mean, who would have thought this many consistent times them facing up, especially in a knockout stage, not a final. I think a final would be just huge intensity, nervous for both fans. Despite so many injuries Real Madrid have had this year, the work Carlo Ancelotti has done is just congratulations. Give him a raise, pay this man. Because with so many defenders out throughout the entire year, the main goalkeeper, they found a way to fix it using alternative position players. The other thing that sucks is the same thing with Barcelona. They have players who, if receive a yellow card, they couldn't miss the second leg. And Real Madrid's players who do have a yellow, Vini, Bellingham, Tchouaméni, and Camavinga, all players Real Madrid needs in that second leg. I mean, me personally, if one of them had to miss the game, I would go with Camavinga, because Tchouaméni, we need him as a center back. Bellingham, need him. Vini, guaranteed we need him. But let's say they at least just play clean, because we cannot miss those players. Man City, current UCL champions, treble winners of last year. Man, this team is just unbeatable at the moment. Sure, they've lost to Arsenal here and there in Premier League, or I don't know who else they lost to. I think it was Wolves. But I mean, Pep Guardiola's experience with the tiki-taka, man, it's hard to beat this team. They're like a dynasty stage right now. They have a tight Premier League race, so, you know, that kind of puts them at the same speed, maybe level Real Madrid will play at, because they have at stake La Liga, they have at stake Premier League. So how can they prepare to go out and win everything for their year? It's going to be a tough one for both teams, especially. They have the advantage once again because they get to wrap up at home, man. And we all know Man City hardly loses at home. They hardly allow mistakes. I think the last game they lost at home in UCL, I want to say against Spurs, 2019. But I mean, now hardly see them lose, man. So this will be a tough one for sure. Of course, I'm gonna pick my boys Real Madrid always, and I'm not being biased. It's just what I think, man, because if Real Madrid win this, I'm guaranteed to probably win the whole thing. All right, you guys, thank you for staying for this entire video. I will be announcing my giveaway now at this moment. I would be giving out a $25 gift card for any of these options down below. If you see one you like, or if you don't see the options that you like, you can always reach out to me and say what you prefer. All you gotta do is like this video on YouTube, comment down below, and repost the post I'll be posting on the QueLoVenganAver page on Instagram. That is it, you guys. I'm gonna be picking someone randomly at draw. And thank you for watching this video. I appreciate the support, and stay tuned for more football coverage and content. See you guys. Alright, papá, so viene la Champions pronto. Te voy a preguntar, ¿quién pasa de Arsenal contra Bayern?
Arsenal contra Bayern, yo lo veo un partido muy parejo. Me daría 50-50 de cada uno, pero con la experiencia del Bayern Múnich en Champions, yo creo que va a pasar el Bayern Múnich.
Ahora el siguiente, Atletico de Madrid contra Borussia Dortmund.
Me gusta más el Borussia Dortmund.
Okay.
Yo sé que el Atlético es un equipo muy aguerrido, tiene buena defensa, pero siento como que el Borussia Dortmund va a dar no la sorpresa, porque creo también que está un partido muy parejo, parte de los dos.
Okay. Paris Saint-Germain contra FC Barcelona.
Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona. Yo creo que gana el Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Sí, aunque el Barcelona pues tiene un buen equipo, tiene un buen sistema de juego. Pero París con Mbappé creo que tiene una gran ventaja. Y creo que ese juego lo ganaría el París con un marcador de, digamos, de 3-2.
Última y el mejor, Real Madrid contra Manchester City.
Bueno, ese juego, ahorita como sabemos, el City es el equipo más fuerte, el más favorito de todos. Pero sabemos que el Real Madrid es un equipo que, bueno, ha ganado el máximo ganador de Champions. Y creo que, bueno, veo favorito al Manchester City. Pero vuelvo a lo mismo. Real Madrid es un equipo con mucha experiencia, con muy buenos jugadores. Y no lo veo parejo, lo veo un poco con ventaja el Manchester City. Pero va a ser un buen juego, va a haber muchas jugadas, va a haber muchas oportunidades de gol. Y bueno, en sí yo le voy al Madrid, espero que gane el Madrid. Pero le doy un 60% que gana el Manchester City. Ojalá.
Última pregunta, ¿qué piensas de la selección mexicana ahorita?
La selección mexicana, ahorita la verdad, no le veo ahorita una esperanza de que mejore. Okay. La selección de México antes, hace años atrás, pues era un equipo, una selección muy fuerte, grandes jugadores, pero con todo lo que ha hecho lo que es el campeonato de México, la liga, que no hay descenso, que no hay oportunidades para los jugadores mexicanos, que nomás les interesa el dinero. Entonces la selección de México ahorita va a ser muy difícil que gane algo. El mundial que viene, no creo, tal vez puede que califique para los 16avos de final, pero lo veo difícil. O sea, realmente para mí hablar de la selección de México es algo como muy, para que mejore, lo veo muy difícil.